All right, y'all, so we are back in the shop, and today we're making my son a pencil holder and tell him what it's going to look like.
It's going to be a Z, and the slanted part is where the pencils are held, and the top is where eraser caps will be held, and the bottom is just
solid.
Yeah.
Solid. All right, so I hope y'all enjoy the video. So we got the basic shape of the letter cut out on the bandsaw. Then what we're going to do next, Zane?
We're going to resaw on the bandsaw so we have a front and a back. Then we're going to hollow out the inside so we can put pencils in there.
Right, so this right here will be cut out for the pencils and erasers. Alright, so we've got the letter resawed at the bandsaw, and we got a front and back off of it, but unfortunately one of the letters broke. So Zane, what we're going to do to try to fix this problem?
We're going to use painter's tape and wood glue. So we're going to glue it together, and while it's drying we're going to use painter's tape to hold it together so it doesn't look deformed and weird.
Alright, so we got the inside of the letter cut out for the pencils and the erasers, and Zane's going to do some sanding on the edges of it before we glue the front and back on. Alright, so we've got all the pieces sanded, and now we're going to glue the front and back to the middle part. And I think this one is dried enough where it broke earlier that we can go in and do that. And the good thing, that part of it is going to be on the wide part of the letter, so that'll help with the strength of it. So anyhow, we're going to do that and get this glued up. Okay, so we're going to take the tape off of it and do a little bit of sanding before we put the stain on it.
Okay guys, so we got the project all ready to be stained, and it's sanded and everything like that. We're going to stain it with dark walnut. You can fit a mechanical pencil with the clip on the end, a mechanical pencil without the clip, and a small highlighter. You can also fit 7 normal pencils that aren't mechanical. You can also fit a ton of eraser caps depending on how high you want to stack it.
So I hope y'all enjoyed the video today, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see y'all on the next one. All right, 2 things before we get off of here. The markings that you see around the edge of the letter, is not actually pencil markings, but instead the indentions that the pencil left. And then when we put the stain on it, it just kind of brought it to your attention even more. And then also the front of the letter, when I resawed it on the bandsaw, for whatever reason, gave it the shape of a wedge. Now, part of it could be the material. We didn't prep it before we used it, and maybe a little bit of it was the bandsaw. But anyhow, the most important part about this was my son helped me all the way through the build, all the way to the finished, and that's the first time he had ever done that. So anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Talk to y'all later.